It is just absolute Lake Kawaguchiko as well. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning, everyone. It is another beautiful day from Tokyo, but we're not going to be going to Tokyo today. We're going to be going to Mount Fuji.
So let's see what we can eat, what we can explore, and hopefully see Mount Fuji.
Yes, but first, we haven't actually booked any sort of train or bus. We're in Shinjuku Station right now, so let's see how we can get there by local train. Let's go. So if you're a clever person, unlike us, you would have either booked out a highway bus or the limited express Fuji Excursion train to Kawaguchiko Station already. But no, because I thought I could snag a last-minute booking in over-touristed Tokyo, we must face the consequences of our inaction to pre-book a month in advance and take 3 local trains all the way to Kawaguchiko Station. So if you are stuck with this option, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna start at platform 12 of Shinjuku Station, where you're gonna take the Chuo Line special rapid train for Takao. Pay close attention to the train name because there are plenty of trains on the Chuo Line, but not all of them will be the special rapid train kind, which will get you to your first stop faster at Takao Station. Once you've arrived at Takao Station, you'll be transferring trains, which should be on the same platform. Here, you can take many trains, but as long as they're bound for Otsuki, Kobuchizawa, Kawaguchiko, Matsumoto, Nagano, and in our case, Kofu, this will take you to your next stop, Otsuki Station. Now that you've arrived in Otsuki Station, this is where you'll take the final train. Just exit your train and follow the signs for the Fuji-Q Railway, where you'll either have to scan your IC card again or purchase a separate ticket. That was the tech engine. Last leg of our 3-leg train journey. We're taking the Fuji-Q local train. That was the tank engine graphics. You know, if you have your IC card, you can use it, so let's go.
Train.
In total, this journey took us around 2.5 hours and cost 2,510 yen. So make sure you have enough money in your IC card, and please, if you're gonna do this method, at least make it an early journey because this is the longest method of travel to Lake Kawaguchiko. We took the first train at around 6:20 a.m. and arrived at Kawaguchiko Station just before 9 so we could maximize our day. Alright, we're here. We're kind of slightly winging it in terms of sites, but we're really here just for the view of Mount Fuji. But there are a bunch of different tourist bus, like sightseeing bus routes. There's a red, green, and blue line, and you can buy like a 1-day or 2-day pass just to like have like limited rides and stuff. So
Which one are we doing?
the red one.
Okay, this is what I mean when I say sun's out for Locavore. It's a
On the day we
chilly,
need
bit
it.
nippy in it.
There it is, Mount Fuji in the background. But you actually don't. You actually can just use your IC Suica cards on the sightseeing buses, and I don't think we're going to be using it that much today. So hopefully we can just get around normally with the Suica card. It is coffee time, but yeah, we found this coffee spot called Fujisan Coffee Roasters. They've literally got like this mad contraption next to me. I'm quite happy about this colder temperature, so let's warm up with a cup of coffee. Look at that. So we just got asked where we're from. And we said New Zealand, though.
Yeah.
New Zealand, and now the New Zealand national anthem's playing.
Yep.
How good.
Something that like pinpoints
yeah.
on his globe, and then it just started playing the anthem.
Speaking of which, Yambi. Because New Zealand is one of the coffee capitals of the world, it is just fitting that we get our coffee. I just got a latte. That's decent. What do you get?
I got a organic brown sugar latte. And it's very comforting. I feel warmed up, not only in my belly, but my soul and my pride for my country.
Cheers,
The
Yanbi.
was.
Up the was. You take into the observation deck, okay?
Yes, very nice.
Wow.
Oh,
I run a sushi class in this room.
Ah.
oh.
Wow. It's beautiful, doesn't it, Yami?
Yes, very nice. Okay, that was very, very nice. But I think now we are going to actually scrap the bus plan, because turns out there's a lot of bike rentals here, and the kind man at the coffee shop, he actually has a website, like almost like a mini tour guide, like things that you can do, and he had like a bike rental on that website that we can check out. It's pretty much nearby. We're just walking to it right now, so let's get cycling. Okay, we got our bikes. Hopefully we don't get hit. Why is it so quick with it? It's the boating!
So, Yanbi, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling so tranquil. Wait, tranquility-based hotel and casino vibes.
Yeah, so we're
This
just biking.
is peak.
This is Lake Kawaguchiko right here. There's that main bridge over there. I'm not actually quite sure if we can go there by bike, but then there's like the long way around. So we're just gonna make the rounds, go to the other side, and get a good view of Mount
So
Fuji.
good. Great to get activity without sweating our tits off. This is so good. Yeah, they had e-bike options, but we're just going for the traditional bikes because we're not pussies like that.
So let's go. As we continue on the bike trail, there's just this little shrine at the top of this staircase. It's very cute, but you know, can't really see Mount Fuji. It's obscured by the foliage, but still very cute shrine, you know. It's very nice. Clearly survived the war there. What are you doing here, buddy? We were just going up the maple corridor, which is clearly not autumn color just yet, but at the end of it, that is a Japanese Zero. That is one of the most infamous planes of World War II. And infamously, like at the end of World War II, this was used for the kamikaze attacks, of course. But like, it's just here. It's a good find, I guess.
Oh yeah, side saddle, baby. Time for
All right, you know, that biking has really worked up an appetite in us, you know? It's just the views of Mount Fuji. But of course, if you're here in the Fuji, Lake Kawaguchiko area, there's only one noodle dish that reigns supreme, and that is hotto. It's the local specialty here. And we're here at Momiji-tei. It's just next to the lake, just next to the main road. Honestly, Yambi, I'm so glad we have our bikes today, because looking at the traffic, if we took the bus, I would just be cranky as heck. And because we are keeping it local, because we're keeping it locavore, I got a locally brewed sake. You know, it's got the picture of Mount Fuji, so let's try it. Delicious. Yeah, it's slightly sweet, especially it's like, you know, sunny outside. You gotta get the cold sake as well. Yummy. I'm so happy right now, Yummy. Just look at this amazing spread of food. So Yami got the soba, the cold soba, and I got the beef hotto. It looks light, and the characteristic hotto noodles, which are thick cut square noodles, you know, and it comes with the beef pieces as well. And these gorgeous sides from purple rice, these lovely things, I have no idea, pickles, sesame tofu, which they said to spread over the soy sauce with, this is what we're gonna do. There we go, that looks beautiful. So traditionally, the hotto broth is made out of miso and seasoned with, amongst other things, there's sometimes pumpkin and seasonal vegetables, but let's try the soup first. Oh yeah, immediately the miso. And scoop some into the, oh, that was disgusting. That's thick. There we go. Oh, okay, you know what? One will have to do. And the beef? Like, it's quite bouncy, but it doesn't really have the texture of a noodle. It's more like a dumpling skin. I really like that. I guess it's a good contrast between the light broth and then the heavy, not in a flavor sense, but in a texture sense, hotto noodles. Look at that. That's good.
So for my one, because we have been biking quite a bit, I didn't want to overheat, so I got the tempura prawn cold soba set. Comes with pretty much the same sides and these beautiful handmade soba noodles topped with seaweed. It comes with a dipping sauce to add some flavor. So let's do a little dippy dip, shall we? I assume it's just like a light soy sauce, amongst other things. Very refreshing. That is pretty much just like a light soy. There's a dashi, or it could just be the seaweed that I'm tasting, but that's super refreshing. I like how like bouncy these are. Like they're thin cut. And then tempura. Mine comes with the tempura shrimp, but it also comes with this tempura fried maple leaf. It comes with tempura sauce for dipping as well. The batter, so light and crisp. And then the prawn. Meaty, sweet, crisp. The ideal tempura prawn. Obviously, we could not skip on the sides that they gave. So this is like a sesame tofu and then drizzled with the soy sauce. Yeah, you can definitely taste the sesame on that, but it's not super strong. It's a very delicate flavor. These little guys, I can see topping of okra, but what is this? I'm curious. Oh. There's like a bit of sauce. I think this is kind of like yam, and then this thing. There's like a burst of juice, fish cake, and it just absorbs whatever it was marinating in really well.
Chase it with some sake. Yeah.
Lunch done. Let's bounce, gang. Okay, where?
I don't know.
Oh, best friend.
Right. I still refuse to believe that this is reality and that this is not some sick joke of a fever dream that I'll rudely awaken to a harsh reality any second. That is what those Japanese painters paint about, the Japanese poets write about. The only thing that's missing really is the snow. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. We still have a perfectly sunny view of Mount Fuji. It is just absolute... Lake Kawaguchiko as well. Day for it.
Over here, I'm really loving these tall trees. You know, the breeze, the cooling shade. It really reminds me of redwood in Rotorua. Tall trees. Loving it. So, quick pit stop here at Gelateria Angela. We were craving something a little cold, a little sweet, and this was the perfect place for it. We got there a little fancy sfogliatella cone. It kind of looks like Mount Fuji if you flip it around. Let's dig into the most simple one, rich milk. I just love creamy, milky flavors, so that looks very creamy. When it starts to kind of melt on your tongue, you're like, there's that milky flavor that I like. Here we got the purple sweet potato. Oh yeah, that's sweet potato, all right. Real nice. Let me take a bite of this sfogliatella. That was pretty crunchy. Great vessel to hold the ice cream. And then the corn. It kind of looks like the rich milk, but slightly yellower. Oh yeah. I think that's my favorite one because to my fellow kababayans, mais con hielo, that's what it tastes like. Yep, that's creamy, sweet, corny. That's perfect. I feel refreshed, best friend. Hashtag gratitude. I can't believe we're here.
The far end of our bike ride took us to Oishi Park near the middle of Lake Kawaguchiko. It's honestly one of the best spots to take photos with Mount Fuji, especially because they have some beautiful plants and flowers that change with the seasons.
Okay, that was a really nice relaxation moment here at this park. Really amazing sights, but I think it's time to head back. Do some boating. Go in. And let me switch.
My turn. There we go. Ooh. Ah. well.
Faster!
What
faster,
we have here,
faster.
I'm too tall for this.
Faster, peasant, faster!
Ow, this is hurting my back. It has truly come full circle again with our boating escapades.
We're so freaking back.
From Madrid. Now we find ourselves in Mount Fuji.
It was a to-do on our itinerary for Mount Fuji. And honestly, 20 minutes, this is worth it.
You don't really get a good view of Mount Fuji because it is covered, but at least it's shaded. If you wanna get your iconic swan boat moment, go for it.
This is like a leg workout.
I know, we literally just went from biking. I feel like
I lean back. Faster!
There, you know, 2,000 yen. I think it's worth it for some good old mental well-being.
here at Hidamari Cafe, we got some sweet and savory snacks and some matcha. It's giving brat, but I love how their meat bun has a little stamp or mark of Mount Fuji, which is fitting because it's over there. I don't know if you can really see it because it's covered by clouds, but it's over there in the distance. So what a nice view we have. Refresh myself. Oh yeah, pretty decent. It's on the sweeter side. That's nice for a sweet matcha, very refreshing. Meat bun. I was craving something a little savory, so this is mainly why we went to this cafe, because I saw meat bun and I said, okay, say less. It's giving shabao. Oh, I see. It's like a porky meat bun. Ooh, that smells good. Itadakimasu. That is hitting the spot right there. Yeah, I just love how juicy it is, and the soft, pillowy bun just really absorbs the juices so well.
As Yambi mentioned, hot matcha latte. Oh yeah, definitely on the sweeter side, but that's decent. Yeah, I like how big it is as well. That's good. And here, because we're in our brat era, I guess, matcha cheesecake and Yanbi. I think these are your muscat grapes. Those are probably like $1 each. Let's try to cut. Oh, look at that. This is definitely on the more like flan texture side. Oh.
Is this not a Basque cheesecake?
I don't know, maybe.
Like Basque cheesecake
it is,
vibes?
Yeah, it is giving Basque cheesecake vibes because that is so custardy. And I'm gonna try it with the wow, grape. That is delicious. And yeah, not too sweet, and I love the texture. There's a milky matcha dimension to it, which I really love. Because of that, the top of Mount Fuji rears its beautiful top yet again, because Mount Fuji's out for Locavore, and sun's out for Locavore. What a place, Yambi. I feel so alive right now.
Okay, we found a baseball batting range. Couldn't resist. Oh, I see. I'm not hitting the high, best friend. I feel like I'm definitely not having the right technique. But hey, I've never played baseball, so.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As we returned our bikes and appreciated the silhouette of Mount Fuji behind a Lawson for the last time, it was now time to return to Tokyo. We did manage to snag a reservation for one of the highway buses back to Shinjuku Station. There's a bunch of buses at Kawaguchiko Station, so keep a lookout for your bus number. And there's heaps of signs there to help you out anyway. This cost us 2,200 yen one way and is meant to take an hour 45, but it being a bus, you do run the risk of traffic on the highway, as we were about to find out.
Okay, but that's a bus.
Okay,
Imposter.
I want the Thomas bus.
I think this is actually our bus. Anyway, we made it back to Shinjuku in a mildly demoralizing bus ride. It was meant to be an hour 45, but because there was a massive congestion and an accident, I think, on the highway, it ballooned to pretty much just over 3 hours.
I got some pretty decent sleep, but I feel like there was a baby that quite literally, I swear, like cried for an hour straight. I wanted to throw hands, but I mean, we're rested and now we're hungry.
time to do
I'm gonna get this.
Tamago ramen.
Okay, so I think we all kind of got the same thing, just slightly different toppings. So we're here for their Wakura Hakata Tonkotsu. So I am a huge fan of tonkotsu ramen. It's probably my favorite ramen to exist. And I believe the Hakata style is a more rich version of that. This bowl looks amazing. But let's have the soup, the broth. Wow, that is like rich in flavor, but it tastes so refined. It's so rich and complex. Noodles. Hakata style ramen as well. They use like thin noodles. Those are really good when it comes to like absorbing the flavor.
So yeah, you
Too intimate.
there are just a bunch of like different versions of the same thing, I guess. I'm guessing they just use the same broth, and my one just had like nori and more chashu. Let's taste some of that chashu. Oh, these noodles are so good. Yeah, it's nice and porky, but there's a little something to it that makes it a bit more special. I believe this is like a 24-hour joint as well. Counter seating, mostly locals. It was in a dark alley that didn't really have a lot of foot traffic. Salt and stuff. You know, Yambi, just what we need after a demoralizing bus ride.
I mean, it's fine. Now I'm awake.